Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel and welcome to the vlog. Today I am starting a what I knit in a week vlog, and I'm going to take you along with me in the French Alps where I'm going for a few days. And I thought I would start by showing you what I'm gonna bring with me, and so show you where I am with my knitting before the start of the week. Well, today's Thursday, so it's not really the start of the week, but start of the vlog. So the first project that I'm going to take is in this bag, and that is my Monday sweater. I wanted to be finished with this by tomorrow, but you know, life. I didn't have time to finish it, so so this is this, and this is a pattern by Petite of a fairly simple raglan design, and I have started on the second sleeve. I finished the first one and I've started doing the decreases for the second sleeve, so yeah, I want to take it with me and hopefully finish it maybe in 2 days, so that I can start wearing it while I'm away and hopefully take some pictures as well. So I'm going to take all of this with me, although maybe not all of the yarns, I'll see. I'm going to put everything in this bag because my backpack is already full and I want to take a lot of knitting. The next project I'm going to take is in this bag. It's a tote bag, and that is my Claudia gloves. This is my first one, and I've started the second, and so I'm just gonna take this and this and hopefully again finish it quite soon so I can start wearing it. So I've got another bag with all of my whips that are hibernating. So I've got a Friday sleepover. Again, this is a pattern by Petite. I've got an Oslo hat. This is also a pattern by Petite. And then I've got a sock that is a pattern by Erica Luder, and it is the Everyday Socks by Hermione's Everyday Socks, sorry. Yeah, those are not very interesting. I'm not, well, they are, but I'm not taking them with me. What I'm interested in is the soft silk Mohair by Knitting for Olive in the colorway Dusty Olive, I think, and the pure silk also by Knitting for Olive in the colorway Dusty Artichoke. And I'm going to take them to make a tiny sweater for my boyfriend's brother-in-law. He wants me to make a tiny sweater for his plain pilot, like small version, plain model thing that he makes. And so I want to make it in this, or maybe in a blue, not sure. I'll think about that and I'll show you tomorrow what I've taken. And then I would really like to take my sweater number 18, but that is already a lot of projects. So what I'm gonna take with me, the last thing, is my Cardiff Cashmere, or classic Cashmere by Cardiff, to start a beanie. Because hopefully, well, this mini sweater I want to make while I'm away and finish it before I leave, because I've got to give it to my boyfriend's brother-in-law. And my Monday sweater and Claudia gloves I'm hoping to finish while I'm away, so then I won't have anything to knit on the train ride home, right? So I've got to take something else. So I'm gonna take just one ball of this to start the Cashmere beanie. Maybe two. Which is a pattern by Gregoria Fibers of a twisted rib beanie. So yeah, I'm going to pack all of this away and I'll see you tomorrow in the French Alps. Hi guys, I'm back from the French Alps where I was for about 4 days. We left on Friday, and came back around, trying to dig maybe. Came back today, which is Tuesday, at around 10:30 a.m. So we woke up at 4:30 a.m. so I was way too tired to vlog today, but I hopefully have shown you a little bit of the Alps and have done like a voiceover thingy. I've not got as much knitting done as I thought or as I hoped I would. I definitely packed up way too much. I did not touch my Claudia gloves. I did not cast on my Cashmere beanie, and I did not even finish the mini sweater that I was going to make for my boyfriend's brother-in-law. I started it and I took down the measurements for the rest of the sweater, but I really just wanted to finish my Monday sweater, which I only finished today at home. So definitely have not done as much knitting as I wanted, but we spent a lovely time with his family, with my partner's family, and we did a lot of hiking, which was really nice, and hopefully I've shown you a few clips that you've enjoyed. I'm still new at vlogging, so it might not be the best. Hopefully I've done an okay job though, and if you've got any, constructive criticism, I would gladly receive them. So yeah, I'm wearing my Monday sweater right now. I've finished it. And let me pull the sleeves back to show you. It is not blocked, and as you can see, it is very cropped. So I shortened the body way more than I shortened it because I wanted it cropped, but I think I did too much. So I'm not going to block it tonight. I'm going to wear it to work tomorrow to see if I like it or not as is. But I think I'm gonna go back, unravel my bind off, and add an unravel of the ribbing, and add probably this amount of ribbing will become stuck in it, and then I'll add 9 inches or 9 centimeters, sorry, I don't remember what it is in inches, probably around 3 or 4 inches, I think, of ribbing. But I really love it, and like right now I'm wearing it next to skin with just a sports bra underneath it, and it's not itchy at all. Well, it's a tiny bit itchy, but really not a whole lot. So I think I can wear mohair, which is really nice because I've got lots of mohair in my yarn stash. Well, not a lot, but a few. And then I've also been working on the sweater number 18 today. So yeah, I want to undo all of the bind off and everything tonight. I'll probably do it tomorrow night. Maybe I can vlog it because I'm hoping to vlog until Friday. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish unraveling everything and working everything back up by Friday, but we shall see together. Tonight I really want to work on my sweater number 18 a bit more, so maybe I'll vlog a few clips of that, and otherwise I will see you tomorrow. So I didn't film much today because it is Wednesday and I was at the office. Yesterday I wasn't working, so, and on Monday either, obviously. But today I was working, so I was at the office and I didn't film. I was gonna say a lot, but I didn't film anything at all. I wanted to film sorry. I wanted to film my lunch break knitting time, but I forgot. So I'm just going to show you what I actually knit on during the weekend, what I knit on during lunch, my progress on the sweater number 18 by My Favorite Things Knitwear, and then we'll talk a little bit about the Monday sweater. So I took, if you remember, and I think maybe you will because it wasn't that long ago for you, but I took with me to the French Alps my Claudia gloves. This is the first one, and I am knitting the second one. I didn't knit anything on it during the weekend, so I took it with me for nothing, but that's okay. I think we do you guys do that as well? Like take much more knitting than you think you will than you actually get done, because I definitely took too much. But that was my lunchtime knitting, so I did a couple of rounds of the twisted rib, or like half twisted rib. If you want more details about the yarns or the pattern, I usually link everything below, but also I talk about it in my last knitting podcast, which you can find. I'll either link it up here or whatever. And then what I actually knit on this weekend was a mini crop puff sweater. I don't remember the designer name, but I think it is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it is to make a mini raglan like Christmas decoration, and I am not doing it for a Christmas tree. I'm doing it for my boyfriend's brother-in-law, who asked me to make one for his like plane mannequin. So he's building a plane, like a model of a plane, and he is also building the pilot, and so he wants him to have a handmade sweater. So I said of course. So that way I can use some scrap yarns and it shouldn't take me too long. I was hoping to get it done over the weekend, but his mannequin is actually way bigger than I thought it was. So I'm grateful I didn't need it before then, because I would have probably have had to do it again. But I got this done, so I'm doing the raglan increases. As you can see, I actually added more stitches than the pattern suggests. So the pattern, because it is a free pattern, I'm going to say how many stitches to cast on. I think it's 22 stitches, and I've just added 10 more stitches, so 32 stitches. And then I followed the instructions, but for the raglan I did a little bit of calculations to account for those 10 more stitches. If that is a success, because I'm not sure yet, this is my first time doing that kind of modification. If this is a success, I'll definitely put it in my Ravelry description of that project, so that you can check it out, because it is a slightly bigger sweater, as you can see. I've actually taken notes. I think it's in here. I've actually written down the size that I need to make for that sweater. So this is this beautiful drawing, and so hopefully that should fit, because I don't have the mannequin to try it on anymore. So I'm hoping to finish it sometime next week, so that I can send it by the mail. Maybe I should finish it by Friday, because my boyfriend is going there again. We'll see. And I'm using scrap yarn, so I'm using Pure Silk by Knitting for Olive in the colorway Dusty Artichoke, and Soft Silk Mohair in the Dusty Olive colorway. Obviously I wouldn't use these to make like a sweater for myself, but I feel like for mannequin, it's fine, and I kind of like the mild effect that it gives. This is scrap yarn from a fluffy crop top, and this is scrap yarn from my camisole number 4 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. So I've done that, and I should really get on with it. And then the progress that I've made with my sweater number 18, I did not take that project with me away, but I knit on it yesterday. I really wanted to do something other than stockinette, and so that's what I picked up. And I have finished the back panel, and I've started the left shoulder, and I'm really pleased with how it's looking. I ran out of yarn like 10 stitches before I had to, or like maybe more than 10 stitches, but like in the middle of the last row before you have to break the yarn and then pick up stitches for the shoulder. So that was kind of annoying, but that's fine. And I'm kind of worried that it's gonna be too big, even though I'm on gauge, like way too big. But I mean, it should be the recommended ease, hopefully, because last time I checked I was on gauge. So yeah, I really want to work on this more tonight, but I think I am going to fix my Monday sweater. So I showed you last night, but I think I showed you on me, that way I can show you here. This is the Monday sweater, and as you can see, the body is very short. So what I want to do is tonight I want to put a lifeline in just before the ribbing, unravel the bind off the ribbing, and start knitting the stockinette. I want to do probably 9 centimeters of stockinette, and then add the ribbing again. I know I know that I could probably do, oh, I don't know the word for that technique, but when you cut your stitches, like I could put lifeline here and above like the first row of the ribbing, and I could cut it and then add the stockinette and then stitch the ribbing back again, like Kitchener stitch it together. But I'm too scared to do that. It's probably not very hard, but I would much rather unravel the ribbing and do it again. So that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe one day I'll be braver and do that other technique, maybe on a smaller project. But tonight I want to do that. So I've never successfully put a lifeline in, so wish me luck. And I will get back to you on that, hopefully tonight after I've done it, otherwise tomorrow night, with hopefully a success story. But yeah, and I've got a lot of yarn left. I've got all of this of Merino and this soft silk Mohair, and I probably have another skein of that actually. I think so. Don't remember. I think I took it away for the trip, but I think I do. So yeah, that it was my knitting of the last few days and what I'm gonna knit on tonight. I'll try to film a few things tonight, hopefully, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Or no, sorry, I'll see you tonight, later, or tomorrow. Hi, I wanted to update you on quickly because I've got to finish getting ready for work. So last night I put the lifeline in, kind of struggle with that, to be honest, because I was always worried, and I still am, that I've picked up stitches on the wrong rows, and so that I might lose some stitches, but we'll see tonight. And I started undoing the bind off, but that takes forever. I didn't think it was gonna take that long. I shouldn't assume that things are going to take me like 1 or 2 hours, because I always under assume. So yeah, I was thinking that you know, undoing or unraveling all of that ribbing and then adding stockinette and then adding the ribbing again wouldn't take me too long, but now I think it might take me a while. So I haven't even finished undoing the bind off. I'm like halfway through, and I'll continue tonight, but then I was kind of over it and I wanted to knit on my sweater number 18 a little bit, so that's what I did. But yeah, I just thought I would update you on that. So now I'm gonna go to the office and I will see you later today. I changed my mic a little bit, so I'm hoping that the sound is okay, because I don't really want to use my, like, I've got 2 mics, but they're connected, so I can use one next to me and the other one is connected to my phone and they link up, or I can just use the one connected to my phone as the main mic, but then the sound isn't as great. But for vlogging, that's the most practical thing, so that's what I'm trying to do, and I'll see when I'm editing the video if it was a terrible idea or not, and I'm sorry if it was, and I will fix it for my next vlog. But yeah, it's just vlogging an entire week is really difficult, and also when my partner is at home, which he usually is because he works from home, I get like conscious, I think that's the word, of like what I'm saying, what I'm doing in front of him, which is stupid because he doesn't judge me, but I just, yeah. Anyways, all that to say that I am still undoing the bind off on my Monday sweater. I've done like 3 hours at least of undoing it, and I've basically undone the bind off, but I'm undoing the double knitting, which I'm hoping that once I've done that, then it will just be smooth sailing, unraveling and everything, and hopefully tomorrow I can start the stockinette, which you won't see in this vlog because this is the last day that I'm filming, but I'll definitely talk about that in my podcast, in my next podcast, which should be filmed in like 2 or 3 weeks time. So hopefully by that time I will have finished my Monday sweater, like unraveling everything and working everything back up. But I'm not gonna lie, I am not very excited to work on that, which is a shame because I was really excited to finish the sweater and to wear it. And like I think if I didn't have that whole ordeal of having to unravel everything and doing it again, I would still be excited to finish it, and I still am excited to wear it, but just I know that it's just going to take me at least 1 week longer, 1 more week to Merlin. Sorry, the cats are crazy. They want to eat. Okay, he's settling down. What was I saying? Yeah, the fact that I've got to unravel everything, doing it again. Yeah, I'm not very excited, so I just want to work on my sweater number 18, which I'll show you in a moment. It's over there. My couch is a mess of project bags, which I'm kind of happy about, but at the same time I'm not, because it just means that yeah, it just means that the flat is a bit of a mess and I don't like that. So I would really like to find like a cupboard or something where I can put my project bags when I'm not actively working on them. But first of all, we just don't have space, and second of all, we are hoping to move quite soon. Well, not soon, but like before the end of the year, and so it just feels dumb to buy a piece of furniture that we're just going to haul over the rest of France. Anyways, that's not what you're here for. So, well, I'll show you. I guess I'll show you the Monday sweater first. So, although there isn't much to show, and then I've got to do something for work. So, as you can see, I've got my lifeline in, and I am undoing all of that, and I've got about this much yarn unraveled. So yeah, I hope I'm gonna be pleased with the fit once I'm done with that, because otherwise I'm gonna be really upset that I've undone all of my work for something that I'm not even happy with, but we shall see. And then the most exciting for me at the moment, this is gonna fall. Yeah. Which actually I think I've shown you in a clip earlier when I was working on it during my lunch break, but I finished the shoulders and I've joined them together, and this is where I am, and I think I've got like maybe 20 rows left before joining. Maybe, I'm not sure what's the next step is, but I've got 20 rows left of the front, so I'm guessing that will be this. But yeah, I'm so excited. It looks so good. I've tried it on earlier, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it, and I just want to work on this, to be honest. So yeah, what else have I got to show you? I don't think I've got it. Well, I've got a little bit of the gloves, but I'm only working on them while I'm at work, because again, I'm not that excited about it. And it's like, it's almost the end of winter. Let me just it's almost the end of winter, like it's really not that cold here anymore. So I don't like doing something and not like I'm not gonna be able to enjoy it for now. Maybe a little bit, but not that much. So that's frustrating, but I'm just gonna finish them because I know it's quite a quick knit, even though now it's taking me a while because I've only got like 30 minutes a day of work on it. But maybe next week I'll devote like full evening and just finish them. And then I was thinking about casting on a beanie, but now I'm like, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not going to wear it right now. So, and I've got the what's it called? Get Naked Knit Cal coming up. I think it started already. I think it started on the 2nd of February. But I didn't start yet, and I really want to start it. So what you don't know what it is, so I'm just going to give you a hint. Well, not giving you a hint. I'm just going to tell you what the Get Naked Cal is. It is a cal run by KO Atelier on Instagram. I'll put things on the screen so that you can see. And you've got a month, maybe 2 months. I don't remember the dates at the top of my head, but you've got a wee while to make a pattern by Naked Knit. So a bralette, one of her or their, because I don't know their gender or their pronouns, one of their tops, whatever you want, as long as it's a pattern by them. And yeah, you've got, I think there's 1 or 2 prizes to potentially win. And yeah, I've been wanting to make a bralette for a while, or like maybe I'll make it a little bit longer. We'll see. I'm still debating whether to do the everyday bralette or the simple bra, I think it's called. But I was thinking that maybe I should use the Cashmere by Cardiff that I've got for that instead of for my beanie. I'll definitely make that beanie at the end of the year if I choose to do that, either with the yarn that I actually have or with a yarn that I will purchase later in the year. I don't really want to keep that yarn or any yarn in my stash for too long. That's just not how it works for me. I don't have that much of a yarn stash, but the main reason for that is that I haven't started knitting. What's the word? I haven't been knitting for long, not even a year yet. Well, a bit more than a year, but like fully knitting, it's not been a year. So yeah, I've not accumulated a lot of yarn. I am struggling not to buy more yarn, and I am going to buy a little bit at the start of this year, just because I want to have at least 2 sweater quantities in my stash at all times, just for those moments when I'm like eager to cast on, and so that I have something available to me without having to wait like a week or more for yarn to arrive. But that's about the extent of it. I don't want to have a full yarn shop in my flat. That's just me, that's just a personal choice. Maybe I won't even be able to do that because I do want to buy a lot and try a lot of yarn, but that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, that was a whole tangent. I'm gonna do a little break. I don't know why I've got a pen in my hand. Break, finish some work, and then I'll get back to you maybe a little bit later. Okay, so I've rambled on for like 10 minutes and I just want to wrap this up here. I don't think I will have enough exciting things to show you tonight, so I feel like it's best to end this here. Tomorrow I am going to the Parisian yarn shops and I am vlogging that. Cat again. and I am vlogging that, so hopefully I will have that out in 2 weeks, or maybe I think the next video is going to be my knitting, no, not my knitting podcast, maybe, well, I don't know when you're going to see that. We shall see when I have time to edit it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you're currently working on, or even just what do you do when you're watching one of my videos, be it a vlog or a podcast or whatever. Are you knitting? Are you doing the dishes? Are you cleaning your flat? Or maybe you're doing another craft. Let me know, I would love to know. Thank you so much for joining me, for all of your comments and your views. It's honestly kind of mind-blowing, even though it's a really small channel and I don't get that many views, but it's still way more than I could ever imagine. Like when I imagine 400 people in a room watching my videos, that's just kind of wild. So yeah, thank you so much. And if you're not already and you enjoyed this content, subscribe and leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.